Hello students. Today I am going to discuss about Water Act, that is actually known as the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act, and it was proposed in 1974. Before that there was some exercise has done. India participated in United Nations Conference on the Human Environment held in Stockholm in June 1972 to take appropriate steps for the preservation of natural resources of the earth, which among other things include the preservation of quality of air and control of air pollution. Based on the concluding guidelines of this conference, the Water Act was formulated by the Government of India in 1974. This Water Act is an act to provide for the prevention and control of water pollution and maintaining or restoring of wholesomeness of water through various management guidelines and restrictions. This act was introduced and incorporated into the Constitution of India in 1974. This is a comprehensive legislation which regulate agencies which are responsible for the checking of water quality also. One of the prime objective of this act is carrying out the purpose mentioned above by the set of responsibilities, power and functions to the boards for the prevention and control of water pollution. And this act was adopted by Government of India just to prevent all type of pollution which present in water, and this happened with the help of Central Pollution Control Board and State Pollution Control. In last lecture I have already discussed about the Central Pollution Control Board and State Pollution Control. These two are the governing body that actually governed by the government. Central Pollution Control Board was governed by the central government and State Pollution Control Board governed by their respective states. And this Central Pollution Control Board is composed with a full-time chairman which have a special knowledge and practice have or experience have in respect of matter like environmental protection, etc. And there is a full-time member secretary also, and there are some or more officials that are also nominated in Central Pollution Control. They actually form some guidelines. They actually give some guidelines, and State Pollution Control Board actually impose of or actually that State Pollution Control Board main function is that their role to prevent in water pollution actually. So under section 74, this act lists all functions of all states to control water pollution, and that water pollution may be in streams, in wells, by collecting of different samples or information that related to the water pollution. Water pollution that may be in terms of if there is suspended impurities, there may be some pH change, or maybe some lower level of oxygen like dissolved oxygen, etc. There may be hardness, increased hardness maybe, or maybe some effluents that are coming out in form of outflash from the different industries. State board has right to inspect that treat effluents, works and plan for treatment of sewage, and review water purification plants that are actually maintained in various states. There is another section, that is section 25, and under section 25, if any person or if any company or a group of the person going to going to set an industry or a plant or a process which is likely to discharge the sewage, they are necessary to take prior consent of the State Pollution Control Board. Same, under section 32, State Board can take any step to remove pollution from source like a stream or well, and may issue order to remove to the concerned person or party. That means if suppose you or any industry, if suppose that particular industry from their effluents there are some excess waste product that come out in water stream, so State Board give order to that person just removing of that hazardous substances. Under section 24 and 43, that section 24 and 43 are actually related to prohibition on use of a stream or well for the disposal of polluting matter and penalty to person or authority. One more thing, that penalty not only in form of only monetary, there may be imprisonment also. So if any person doing prohibition or break the rule, they may be penalized. Under the same section, no person shall knowingly or unknowingly causes or permit any material into a stream, into lake or into well which may abort the flow of stream, causing any type of pollution, which may cause death of any person, death of particular generation, or which may change the taste of water, that is also punishable job. Under section 42, concerned authority penalized or fined for some act including the pulling down pillars. Pulling down pillars, that means suppose there are some river or a stream has been gone, and if any person pulling down the river between them, so that actually inhibit or abort the flow of that stream, that is punishable. Damage of any property belonging to board, State Board, that punished by fine or penalty include imprisonment for a term which may extend up to the 3 months or fine with rupees 10,000 or both. So not by this Water Act is actually try to set up a rule in the country and try to secure our natural resources that can be useful for our nation. Thank you.